Mr. Sundaresan Subramanian, CEO, Consult Subi, United States of America. Mr. Sundaresan is a senior management executive with a blend of US government and global corporate experience in the field of energy, engineering and environment, industrial productivity and power sector improvements. He has expertise in the field of business and organizational development, building US-Asia partnerships, program and project management, grants management, marketing and training of human resources. He is a lead green associate from the US Green Building Council and did his BE Electrical Engineering from the University of Pune. Mr. Sundaresan is here to address on the topic opportunities for food trade with USA and latest food technologies. We are privileged to welcome Mr. Sundaresan to the summit at Vibrant Tamilnadu.
அனைவருக்கும் எனக்கு அன்பு கலந்த வணக்கம். தமிழ்நாட்டில் பிறந்து மகாராஷ்டிராவில் வளர்ந்து அமெரிக்காவில் குடியேறிய எனக்கு இந்த வைப்ரண்ட் தமிழ்நாடு என்ற நிகழ்ச்சியில் ஒரு சிறு உரை ஆற்ற ஒரு வாய்ப்பு கிடைத்தது பற்றி நான் மிக்க மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறேன். என்னுடைய உரை 2 பாகத்தில் உள்ளது. முதல் பாகத்தில் இந்தியாவுக்கும் அமெரிக்காவும் இருக்கக்கூடிய வியாபாரத்தை பற்றிய பகுதி. இரண்டாவது பகுதியில் அமெரிக்காவின் தொழில்நுட்பம் தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு எப்படி உதவி செய்ய முடியும் என்பது பற்றி. இந்த 2 பாகங்களையும் உங்களுக்கு விளக்க நான் மிக்க மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறேன். Greetings from Chicago. I'm very happy to be here to make a presentation on the US-India food trade and developing technologies for food industry. My presentation is going to be in 2 parts. The first part will be dealing with the trade, the food trade between US and India, and the second part will deal with the latest food technologies that will help India to improve the agricultural productivity, make it more efficient, make it more smart, and then be able to do more business with the United States. First is about the US-India bilateral trade. As you all know, India is the 18th largest goods export market for the United States. In the year 2016, we had $21.7 billion of US goods export, out of which India accounted for only 1.5%. And agricultural products, total exports was $1.3 billion in 2016, the 21st large agricultural market. These include a variety of products, including nuts, cotton, pulses, etc. If you look at the other way, the US imports from India, India is the United States' 9th largest supplier of food, 46 billion. So the balance of trade is very heavily tilted in India's favor. But US imports from India accounted for a meager 2.1% of overall US imports. That shows you the opportunities available. Of course, it includes various imports. The US imports of agricultural products was just $2.1 billion in 2016, the 20th largest supplier of agricultural products. So India enjoys a $24 billion surplus trade with the United States. You have a number of opportunities available, and I'm going to be telling you more about what is common between India and the United States as far as food is concerned. Both are gluttons in eating. The United States, if you go, people eat a lot of food. And my visit to Madurai is after about 35 years. When they came in first, I was taken to a restaurant. I remember the street, it's called Kakatoputere, but I don't remember the restaurant name, where they serve 5 different kinds of korambu to start with. Vata korambu, kira korambu, vendiya korambu, mor korambu, and sambar. Phenomenal variety. I don't know how one can work after that, so you have to go to bed, go to sleep. But I think the tradition continues today. You had a regular meal. I went to a restaurant 2 days back. There's 20 different varieties of food. So I think the variety is amazing, and food is a very wide range. It has so many varieties, and the delicious Indian food has a large variety, as you know, but it accounts for less than 1.5% of ethnic foods in the United States. The growth potential is great. They like to be adventurous, they like to taste variety of food, but then the trick is really in marketing. What do the people like now? The food preference in the United States is changing. There is a growing awareness to demand healthy food. It's not uncommon to find somebody running, jogging in the morning and at the same time eating a sandwich. They are health conscious, at the same time they also like to eat. So the desire to exploit a variety of food, particularly ethnic food, I think it's increasing, and that gives more opportunities for Indians to market their food. Typically, you will find in Indian restaurants there are more people, Native Americans, who come and like to taste different types of food. Having said that, what are the growth opportunities? There are selected food sectors. Many of you who are in food business, they already know it, that organic food tops, grains, oil seeds, fruits and vegetables, and followed by seafood. They love seafood. Snack food, more people arrive, they eat more often. Instead of a main big meal, they like to eat small meals more often. And you have organic spices, sauces, and seasonings and beverages. These are some of the selected food sectors which offer you very high growth opportunities. You see the growth, how it is. The organic sales, if you see, is $47 billion in 2016, and the rate of growth is now 8%. And it's accounting for almost 40% of all organic sales, for just fruits and vegetables alone. You see the graph, how it's going up. Snack foods, all kinds of salty, savory foods. What you call karku murku or crunchy foods, murku type. You have all kinds of snack foods, which is slated for a growth, very steep growth, from $64 billion right now to $93.2 billion in 2022, which is just 4 years away. So these nuts, they have a world of opportunity, an all-round snack. Seafood, as I mentioned, again, one of the most liked food, and shrimp, the most popular and preferred food. Very high growth potential on that. Condiments. USA, as you know, is a melting pot of different cultures. They have Indian, Chinese, Americans, and so on. They all like to have condiments of different types, sauces and seasonings and so on. The market is about $24 billion in 2016. So there's a great opportunity for you to export organic sauces and seasonings. Spices, varieties of space of life, all kinds of spices. Most popular spices being cardamom, cinnamon, clove, turmeric particularly. These are all being sold in very large quantities, and there's a great potential for you to grow on that. Healthy beverages. Today, instead of a Coke, people prefer to have coconut water. I have crates of coconut water, but not from India. They are from Thailand, they are from Vietnam, other countries. You walk into a store, you find more often these kind of goods coming from other countries in Southeast Asia, but not really from India. Green tea and whole fruit juices, no concentrate, whole fruit juices, pomegranate juice, lime juice, lychee juice, these are some of the most popular beverages. So you can rethink on exporting drinks. Now, the second part I'm coming to, which is technology, the challenges in India's agro-food sector. Inefficiency, the food distribution system, somebody mentioned 1 lakh something crores. This wastage is up to 40%. And you have unpredictable weather, lack of information on soil and pests, inefficient management of water, energy and sources, lack of awareness. Now there is something called precision agriculture, which is gaining popularity from the United States, which is smart agriculture. My friend Tyler did mention about it, but that is getting really smarter. Like smart cities, you have smart agriculture. Other one is lack of modern marketing skills. The business culture is totally different in the United States. Now, the return policies, for example, if I go to an Indian store, I buy a product, I don't like it, I can't return it. I go to Costco or another American store and I buy something, I don't like it, even milk. If I don't like it for any reason, I can return it, they will refund the money to me or replace the product. Now that's a return policy which encourages people in America to go and buy goods. So I think Indian businessmen should also be alerted on the return policies which are being followed in the United States. And another reason I think is fragmented land holdings. You don't have very large holding, typically 3-4 acres kind of thing. So the returns to the farmers are small. So you need a platform or a cooperative to really do the marketing. Here is where I think US expertise can help. For the farmer, we can boost the yield with US proprietary soil additives. I'm going to give you some examples. Improve storage facilities using solar energy. You don't have to pay for the grid energy. Grow energy on the farm. Use biomass waste. Improve water management. Manage better through smart agriculture. And for the exporter, improve packaging. Most important in marketing. Learn more. Sharpen marketing skills, very important. And visit US expos and network with potential customers. There are some of the ways you can really start exporting. Innovative solutions. Here is one which has been done in India. I was in Baramati about 6 months back, the sugar belt, and this product has been used extensively in Maharashtra with very, very successful results. Yeah, watermelon, for example, which a farmer was making about 3.5 kilos, is now about 6 kilos in weight in production by using US-made humic acid fertilizers. This is a picture before and after, which is taken in Ocean City, Maryland. See the dryness there and the greenness here. Cold storage facilities. You can have portable solar-powered cold storages, which will prolong the life of vegetable and fruits, poultry, and these are trailer-mounted too. You can move it from place to place. In fact, in Bangalore, I read somebody is holding a mobile refrigerator. The food vendors, street-side vendors, they find chutneys is getting wasted. So he says, I'll give you on hire. You can put the chutney in my cold storage so he can use it the next day. So his profit go up. So you can reduce wastages and increase profits. You can grow energy on the farm, use biomass. In fact, a major project is now on in North India where they burn all the rice wastages and cause smoke. And today that biomass which is wasted and burned is being converted into coal to be sold to NTPC as a fuel. So that kind of thing is possible to grow energy in the farm. You can use even poultry litter to generate electricity. Those people who are growing poultry, they can use that. Feet on the ground, head in the cloud is a kind of a proverb nowadays to manage weather risk, crop health through advanced, more reliable weather data, and they are delivering real-time actionable insight. All in the palm of your hand, as Silas said, in the smartphone. You can get all that information. Smart farming, sensing technologies which help small farmers to understand their crops at a micro scale. You have sensors planted on the ground which feed you with the information on even the soil moisture. So you can promote smart farming by installing sensors. Remote sensing technology. Now this technology, we have a partnership, my company has a partnership using satellites in partnership with NASA, which are satellites. They study and collect the underground strata and water table, ground moisture condition from space. You don't need a drone. If the drone is right up, using in situ sensors, you can apply the knowledge, weather projection, to evaluate crop stress, monitor plant health, identify invasive and dangerous insect species. I'm going to give you a live example, a situation which has developed in the last 2 days. I read it in the newspapers, and I'm going to tell you what it is. It is an example where remote sensing can be applied very, very successfully. The invasive pest spotted in Karur district. It is traveling from Karnataka, and it is going to damage a lot of crops. Something like up to 80% of the crops will be destroyed by the pest, and the farmer has no way to prevent it unless he knows in beforehand what is going to happen. How can you know that? Here is a satellite image of Karur, which was taken yesterday. the satellite image, you see the white spot there? That is near Karur, and that is where the pests are going to come. If he knows this information in advance, he can take abatement actions, and a massive kind of disaster can be prevented by the pests. Now, this is being applied all over the world. In Africa, it can be very well applied in India, but you need a platform on which it can be launched. Microgrids, another possibility, which will integrate various energy sources. You have diesel generator, you have solar, you have grid supply, you have all types of other supplies coming in, wind turbines. It will integrate all together and provide you uninterrupted, high-quality power supply, which is a need of the farmer. He needs power. Packaging technologies, which was mentioned by Jagat, it will reduce food waste and increase, and packaging is a very, very important part of selling food in the United States. You need to have completely hygienic, clean food packed attractively. So here is where there are variety of food packaging machines which are available, which will give you longer shelf life and also give you more profits. Vacuum packaging, this is one which is very, very important because most foods are susceptible to microbial attack. So you need to take the air out to make it acceptable to the buyer. It doesn't get damage due to microbial attacks. And now US is a technology leader in manufacturing automatic belt vacuum chamber packaging machines. Here are some pictures. You have the vacuum packaging machines. You have packaged food neatly organized on store shelves. If you want to learn more, you can do that. My company can facilitate. There is an upcoming expo in the United States, which is called Pack Expo, which is between October 14 to 17, and it happens in my hometown of Chicago. Right there, the industry sectors are food processing and packaging. You have more than 2,500 and odd exhibitors. You have the opportunity to network with them and see what technology will really suit you and make a joint venture partnership. So I think it's time for change. Let's look at building partnerships. The logo of my company, become more powerful. Build more public-private partnership. Sharpen your marketing skill. We provide also training. I did train people here in Tamilnadu long ago on how to improve their marketing skills, including grocery stores and consumer items, Tiruchi, Kumbakonam, number of places. I was also a visiting faculty to some of the institutions like Laila Institute of Business Management, Anna University, and the Madras Management Association and so on. So here, there are different steps. Improve packaging, educate farmers, train them, improve your productivity, improve access to technology and credit. When you say credit, I managed a $6 million grants program from US. I can help people to even tap grants. Right now, there is an opportunity for $1 million grant in USAID in India. It covers energy and forestry. If somebody is interested in making an attempt, please talk to me. All you need is to submit a concept paper, 7 pages before the 24th of August. You can throw your hat. If you're lucky, you will get a prize of $1 million. So this is the final part of my presentation. I have really rushed through because I was told the time is limited, and therefore I had to cut short many of the things. But as Douglas said, this presentation will be uploaded on the website. Anybody can see it again. And you are most welcome, more than welcome to talk to me. I'm going to be here until tomorrow afternoon, available here, and will be able to answer any of your questions and give you some guidance. Thank you very much. இந்த வாய்ப்பு தந்ததற்கு மிக்க நன்றி எல்லோருக்கும் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். நமஸ்தே.